Look down, look down!
Oh my
down!
God.
Down! Whoa! Wow, like...
Oh my God! What the fuck? Oh my fucking God! What the fuck? Dude, no.
I can do a cross check here. I can do a partial cross check. I can play with my ailerons. I can see them working, and it's really cool because I'm looking over to the right side of the plane. I can see my ailerons over here and over there. So when you fly over it, and especially when you get in these nice cool banks right here, I'm gonna go to the bank to the right. Oh, it just looks so damn neat. I don't know. It's just really freaking cool.
Son of a...
Scratch 1, LA7. Looks like he's going in.
Positional tracking. The 3D in this is absolutely incredible, especially once you can move around and lean in. It really looks like I could reach out and touch any part of this.
It was an absolutely incredible event, and I can basically launch a balloon, so it was really cool balloon physics, which sounds really weird, but it was super fun hitting a virtual balloon. I could have kept doing that for ages. You are on a shipwreck underwater, and it's just a really cool demo just to see what the kit's like. So he's now putting headphones on me. There's a cam up in the top right hand corner, and the first thing I noticed, and the first thing you kind of have to get used to, is the fact you can actually walk around. So I was looking around in like one spot, and then I realized I could kind of walk up to the edge here and kind of lean over the edge, which is really cool. And the one thing that's really hard to put across throughout the video, and just I really don't like, until you have a go yourself, you're never really going to understand it, I don't think. But what you're seeing is a very square image. For me, it was my complete peripheral vision, and I 100% was convinced it was there. Like I was there, and I just felt there, and it felt small. And this whale in particular was absolutely huge. It like looked at me, and I was like, oh, I was knocking the fish out of the way for one thing, but I was like, oh, I could probably walk up and get close to you, which is exactly what I did, which was so awesome. Now this made me think things like David Attenborough nature shows would be so cool with this thing, because you could get up and close with David Attenborough next to you, and he could give you a commentary on like some really cool stuff. I love David Attenborough. Obviously I'm British, so you gotta love that stuff. But yeah, this was really cool, really nice demo, and it was really impressive. And this is the tilt brush demo. Now this is a demo which allows you to basically paint. My experience of just like, oh my god, this, I feel like I can do anything sort of feeling, was definitely true, and kind of came through and made me just go, wow, that's just absolutely amazing. So but it was just so cool. And now I got the pen out, which was my favorite, and I was just kind of drawing stuff and then leaning around it. So now I'm like just kind of experimenting, like, and it was just really cool. I was under the impression, or I knew, the only difference is you're in the world that you're shooting from. So it was really cool. So this was a bit of target practice, and the only thing I learned was I am really bad at shooting. When you're doing it, your mind's so convinced that you're holding a gun, it feels like you're holding a gun. So it was a really weird experience watching the video back. So yeah, here we go. This is the demo, and first of all, you got to pick up this gun. Here we are on the laboratories, and this was by far the most impressive. This is the Source Engine 2. Really, really cool kit. It looks amazing with the headset on. Really impressive. And you're in this little laboratory, and you can hear the narrator talking away. And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. So I walked up to it. I was like kneeling down. I was like, this is so cool. So yeah, typical Portal commentary in the background. It was just really, really fun, which is a really, really good thing, because if I had, it would be because it was bad, but because I'm not thinking about it means it's so good that it's not like the performance of it is not a thought. By the way, gameplay here, he comes in, and this was so good. I wanted to kneel down and look at him, and he looked huge. He looked really big. It was kind of scary. So you can see here I kneel down, and I thought he was gonna like fall at me, so I like quickly stood back up. It's funny how your mind does things.
Repair station recycling complete. Thank you for your participation.
That's a recording. He has to say that. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Addie from The Verge at CES, and I am a Jedi right now. This is really, really a lot of fun.
Oh, fuck you! What is that? I see things in the darkness! Give me oil! Give me oil! Okay. Is this the statue? Is this the statue? Oh my god! I don't want to play this! What? What?
It's really odd. Sunset to darkness in 5 minutes. In the demo, you just essentially try and climb Mount Everest, and there was one section where you have to pick up a ladder and then throw it down so it kind of lands across a ravine, and then you have to walk across the ravine, right? And as you're walking across this ladder, I'm feeling cold. I look down and there's just this massive chasm, and it feels like I'm there. I actually got vertigo. Someone who's a lot more talented and gifted than I am would create something beautiful, as I'm sure you'll have seen. Get like a nice, just like a HTC Vive room where there's no like sofas, there's no obstacles, and I can just walk around and get lost in these.
When I draw in virtual reality, I draw all the characters real life size. They are that size in my imagination. The character can turn. Ariel is actually turning in space. And even if you take the goggles off, I'm still remembering she's right there. It's real.
harder, but they also make things thrilling and fun, and so much more immersive. The level of immersion you get from Half-Life 2 on the DK2 intensifies the emotions of the game, though not unmanageably so. Of course, Ravenholm is still really scary. Not quite on the level of some of the available Oculus horror games, but it's also still not for the faint of heart. Fighting dumb, faceless Combine is fine, fighting creepy, crawly, leapy headcrabs I don't do so well with.
It was so immersive, like the fact I was like fully operational in this aircraft. I could move my head around looking for the enemy, I could thrust the power forward, I could move around obviously with the flight controls. I was just like, what is going on? This is crazy. I felt like I was in like Star Wars or something. I was like, this is the future of gaming.
Hold on tight, we're ready to deploy.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Listen up. This is Lieutenant Kavik. Escort.
What's like? So this looks like a video game. If you didn't tell me this is a VR game, I wouldn't have any way of being able to tell that. What's going on here?
Well, right now you have started out on top of this barren, windswept Antarctic glacier, and in the demo.
It's like a dirty lens upon the past from the future.
A lot of humor in it, and the way it's framed is these levels where you guys have unveiled 3 so far: the kitchen, the supermarket, and then also the office here. And they're kind of sandboxy, where there's a goal and a series of actions you're supposed to do, but then you're just free to do whatever you want. So in making this game, how do you guys come up with all these weird interactions that make use of virtual reality and controls?
So it's just a matter of
We are looking for the smartest, fastest, boldest spies around the world to infiltrate the highly secured facilities of our worst enemies. You'll need to cover your tracks like a professional. Leave nothing to chance. But above all, make it quick.
See this guy. Dude, I can watch D play this game all day. Oh wow, sniper. Dude, nice.
Oh!
Dude, oh my god, that was he was like cat style. Oh, what an easy kill. Too easy. For an assassin like thee. He's coming up.
Oh, right when he sees you, man.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Duck, duck, duck! Duck, duck, duck! Duck!
Get out of there!
Dude, those bullet holes over here!
Sick, it's got a laser sight even though there's no laser on it. Shoot bottles, okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Whoa.
Eject magazine. Reload.
Oh man, you'll probably need those.
Don't freak out, but I think that's a zombie. Dude, throw him a tennis ball.
Here you go.
He doesn't even care.
That was not a good throw.
Take him out. He's getting
Guys,
too
I don't
close,
know what to do
Nico.
about this. I've never killed a human being before.
It's not a human, Nico. It's a zombie. Have you ever seen a movie?
Miss, 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 miss.
Oh, dude. LAPD special there.
That was scary.
Agent Smith, dude. He swapped for the Deagle. Would go for that for sure.
You knocked? Okay.
Obviously, you want an
I was
Uzi.
shocked for a
Of course,
second when you
Uzi's
weren't
sweet.
grabbing
So we got a runner. Dual runners here.
Easy. That's what they should have called it, not the Uzi.
Oh, man.
The easy.
The easy.
See, now this game's getting. Now it's
Now
getting
we got
good.
some spook
Gotta pick up
problems here.
those- Uh-oh.
I dropped one.
Brandon, there's a zombie coming for you.
Dude,
Now this is good.
This is getting real,
This is
yeah.
sweet.
This is cool. Now I'm.
Yeah, I'm
getting
feeling
into
this.
Oh.
So these guys seem very, very aggressive, especially at the start as well. I mean, look at that. What the fuck is that about? Yes.
You can grab things freely with two hands. So this is kind of a new thing that you just can't do without motion controllers. Grab it with two hands, and you can see like I'm just carrying it.
You don't need to learn the user interface. You already know it. Your brain has been working this way since you were a baby.
Yep. You can grab things, just make copies of them very easily. Just set it up here.
So you can see in this video, grabbing the sculpt with one hand, using the other hand to sculpt. It feels very natural, like you can orient the sculpt very easily relative to your head.
With the Rift, I can rotate it as I sculpt it, the way you would play on a potter's wheel.